this was his property.
Hmm. Nice. And terrace.
It's basically, I'm trying to minimize this. It's basically like a family home, kind
Hmm.
of.
Hmm.
So very, very nice, very clean.
Yep.
But again, if I go to the floor plan
Hmm.
here,
Yep.
again, bedroom three is too small.
Two and a half
Bedroom
bedrooms,
one and
basically.
two, yeah, bedroom one and two are good.
Hmm.
The living room I can turn into a bedroom, but then I've got like
Yeah. You
one, two,
go through.
three accesses.
Yeah. Wouldn't work as a bedroom really.
That's what I'm thinking.
Um.
Um,
Hmm. Have you got a picture
so
of that smallest room?
I think it was this one.
Just because when we say too small, we're talking about HMO in terms of compliance, right? But
Yeah,
if we're talking about SA, then too small might not be a problem if you're going to be able to get a single bed in there. Someone
I
could still
don't,
stay there by the night.
I don't know if it's this one
That doesn't look
or
that small to me at all, that one. It's a nice finish though.
yeah, it's very.
Wouldn't be that difficult to put your touch on it. Obviously, it's not going to come furnished, but
Hmm.
you could still make it very nice.
I think this one, this the room.
Okay, I think we could get a single bed in there though.
Yeah,
Under,
but
under window.
it doesn't comply with the HMO rules.
Yeah, but remember, if you were to do it by the night,
But oh, as I say,
as I say, it doesn't really matter about the HMO rules, you know. Those rules
right,
are only
okay,
for
okay.
people that are going to be living in there 6 months, 12 months, and it's their
Yeah, yeah,
primary residence. If you've got people there that are going to just be there on a short-term basis, then you
yeah,
still have someone spend the night in there. It's not going to be their home. It's just a hotel almost for them, you know.
yeah. Basically, get rid of it, put a single bed in there.
Literally under the window, get rid of that, and it should have enough space
Yeah,
to have. And then you could have it rent into three people.
yeah,
Three separate people would have their own room, and you would
mm,
do it sort of by the night. You try and encourage sort of a couple night minimum stay, and you'd aim to get 20 nights booked out in a month, basically minimum,
yeah, yeah.
which
Well,
is
this one,
achievable.
yeah, this one's WS5.
Mhm.
I I wasn't too confident about this property, but I was keeping the landlord warm just because I
Yeah,
know that he's got a couple other properties.
yeah,
But
yeah,
he was speaking to me about them,
yeah,
and he was saying how he's dealt with ten company lets before,
yeah.
um, and he deals with people who house like ex-cons and stuff. He goes, I don't want
Okay.
that in this property.
He
So he
doesn't
goes, how
obviously
is
because
all the company now?
it's a
Yeah,
nice.
yeah. But I says, okay. So have a look at SA for this one. I'll have a look at that then.
Yeah, I think so because you've got parking there as well, like on the road.
Yeah, yeah.
It's quiet. It's end terrace. It's got
Mm,
outside space. So those are all like huge pluses for SA. If you
yeah.
imagine there being a key box outside the front door there,
Yeah.
and this being the cover photo on Booking.com,
Mm,
it's giving SA vibes for sure. Like it's definitely something that would be attractive to um a group of two or three, maybe even four if you put a sofa bed downstairs.
okay.
Contractors, and they would be able to see their vehicle if they put it outside from the window.
Yeah.
There's going to be jobs going on all over that area that where people are going to be needing accommodation. They're probably going to be otherwise in a hotel. So I can't see any reason why they wouldn't want to stay there maybe for between 120 to 140 pounds a night.
Okay.
Maybe a little bit more depending on the area, but we have to do some research on booking.com and stuff.
All right.
So with
Okay.
that one, it might be worth doing a dummy ad on booking.com listing.
Okay. So SA dummy ad for this
Yeah,
one. I'll write
yeah.
it
Just
down.
because he's warm and he's open to companies, I think that could be a really good essay for sure.
Yeah. Okay. So an SA dummy ad for this one, and then the first deal, obviously, ring the councils again, see what they say about the tenants, and then
Yeah, yeah.
basically I'll speak to that landlord again, basically telling him that it might not be worth him getting a license for it.
It might not be worth it, but again, like if he did want to go down that route, he's only going to get a license for four, it sounds
Yeah.
like. There are
Yeah.
some instances where if one of the bedrooms are bigger than the others, like we've had some HMOs where they give you a license for an extra person because they class the room as being big enough for two.
Ah, it's a double room, all right.
Sometimes there are those instances where you could maybe get a license for five, but it would still involve like only four rooms. So ideally you don't really want to have a couple in a room and then three other individuals. It's going to cause some sort of problems down the line. I think it'd be best to just have individual occupants in each bedroom.
Okay.
But it's something to discuss with him. Like
Yeah.
if that's something that was necessary, then I would say push him and try and get him to do that. It's only going to add value to the property. And
Yeah.
it's going to make your job a lot easier. You would be the license manager, he would be the license holder.
Mm.
And if it's necessary, then try and push him towards doing it. If it's not necessary, then you don't need to do it, and you could potentially look at making him a fair offer at some point this week. Sounds like he wants 1,300 for the other one, so it should kind of be there or thereabouts with the
Yeah.
first one. Maybe you could put a cheeky offer in 1,200, 1,250, something like that.
Yeah.
Justify it by it being over like a 3-year term. That way he knows he's getting his income guaranteed. That's how you can get a little bit of a discount, and you could put
Okay.
like a break clause in there just to cover yourself,
Yeah.
and cover him at the same time. And I think at that point you're taking quite a calculated gamble on it, really, you know.
Mm. Yeah. Definitely. I'll speak to him about that again. Also, I'm gonna have a catch up with him next week anyway.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've got a viewing on this property on Tuesday.
Okay.
I'm going out to this property on Tuesday,
Yeah.
more so to speak to the landlord
Yeah. Yeah.
rather than the property.
Yeah.
Um, just because I know that he's got other properties, so
Yeah. For
trying to get something
sure.
out of him.
Whereas the amount of times I've gone on a viewing just to meet the landlord, and I'm not
Yeah.
necessarily only after that particular property, but as soon as I hear they've got a
Ah,
portfolio, I just want to build that relationship with them because
mm,
they're looking for someone who's a bit more flexible like yourself, who
mm,
if they don't fit well for this property, maybe the other ones, and they're always going to have houses that come available, and rather than going to the high street agent, having your number there, they're probably going to give you a call because it's a more bespoke service and there's not going to be loads of other people offering the service that you're going to offer. So landlords like that can be good to just go and have a chat with and exchange phone numbers